Creatures of the night. It's once again the most wonderful time of the year. And no, I'm not talking about Halloween. I am talking about the PWI 500 list is out once again. I have not gotten a chance to see who's all in there, so I don't know. I have a hunch in terms of who have the number one spot. And I am expected to not agree with what I'm going to be seeing on this list. Now, a lot of people don't realize that there is a criteria in terms of how they judge the rankings for this. And it might not seem that there is. So, they do take in fact the wins and loss and championships being won, feuds, and like that person's I guess their importance or like where they are in terms of their presence in a promotion or a few promotions, wherever they wrestle, and their overall wrestling ability. I'm not sure if there's anything else, but whatever. And women can qualify to also be on this list if they are competing against men and also competing for heavyweight titles as well. So you will see a few women on this list. But anyway, I'm going to pull out the list and see what we got going on, and I'll let you know what I think about it. I do feel like this is about opinions, definitely about opinions, and nobody's going to have the same list as someone else. That is true. However, I do feel like lists like this will show a lot of biasness, and I am going to look at this and put my biasness aside and try to judge this as fairly as possible in comparison to how they ranked their wrestlers. I'm not going to be able to go through all 500, but I am definitely going to be at least going over, I don't know, maybe like the first 100 to skim through to see who all else is in there and let you know what I think. Oh, and also there is a time frame in terms of what they're ranking. So a lot of people also don't know that this is not necessarily just 2025. So this is from August 1st of whatever year, and then July 31st of the next year. And they look at the time frame to be able to put together like their ranking and stuff like that, depending on what they have accomplished. So I'm pulling it up right now. Now, I don't know, because I pulled up this website here. I don't know if they got everything, but I didn't want to see who was there, but hold on. All right, so I'm pulling this up right now. Oh my God. Oh Lord, this is funny. All right. Number one is Cody Rhodes, which is what I expected, but I do not agree with at all. Since 2022, PWI has chosen wrestlers that are holding the biggest titles within WWE, and I feel like they almost judging it like by default, like these people would have to be number one, and I don't agree with this at all. Let me see. Number two, Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley. To be honest with you, I don't know if I would have said number one. I do feel like a lot of people wouldn't judge Jon Moxley fairly because he was such a major heel, and a lot of y'all was tired of the whole Death Rider thing, that y'all might not want to rate him as number one. But he had amazing matches. He held it down for AEW like he always do. And he had a really great run, I think. And I think another thing people might not like is the fact that I want to say all his matches did have interference, but man, he really did the damn thing. I don't know a more busier, reliable man than Jon Moxley in the wrestling business. Number three, Gunther. Hold on, let me see who else is on here before I say anything else about that. Hey man, Adam Page is number four. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I know that Hangman, he won at All In. What was that, June? I mean, that was a huge win to find somebody finally dethrone Jon Moxley, but I don't agree with this at number four. Let me see. Hiroki Goto. Goto at number five. I do not agree with that. I know why he made it to this spot. Goto, he's been in New Japan since 2003. He did win the, not IWG, he won the G1 one time. I forgot what year that was exactly, but he didn't win the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, and he has tried and tried again to win this throughout his career, and finally he was able to beat Zack Sabre Jr. for the title earlier this year, which was a huge accomplishment. But I don't think that accomplishment should put him above a few people in my mind right now. Jay Uso. Hold on. Jay Uso, number 6. Let me see number 7. Swerve Strickland at number 7. I'm okay with that. But hold on. I'm okay with that. But let me see. Hold on. There's a few people I think that should be above Swerve. Seth Rollins at number 8. Mystico at number 9. He did really well. He did really well this year. William Ospreay, I would be honest with you. I would put William within top 5. I know he didn't win the AEW world title, but I feel like his presence was huge this past year. The only title that he did win was the international title. But other than that, the quality of matches, pretty much everybody on this list have not been able to top that. And he's had an amazing year. He's not one of my fave, but they're definitely one of the best wrestlers wrestling. I would definitely have him within the top 5, despite him not having a world title. Kazuchika Okada at number 11. I'm gonna be honest with you. While he has some great matches, I was underwhelmed in terms of how many the title defenses and everything that he's had within this past year. I don't think I would put Okada at 11. I would definitely put him like in the 20s. Joe Hendry, number 12. Hold on, there's still names I haven't seen yet, and I'm seeing names like Jey Uso and Joe Hendry. Like, I am Zack Sabre Jr. at 13. Now, hold on. I'm putting the biasness aside because, I don't want to seem biased, but y'all know I love Zack Sabre Jr. This man not only won the biggest tournament in pro wrestling, the G1 Climax, okay? Yeah, was that in August or was that in July? That fits outside the criteria, but right after that, he was just like, I'm not waiting for Wrestle Kingdom to get the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And he said, Naito, bring them rusty ass knees over here now. And went against him, won the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, and he held it until, I want to say, February, when he had his match with Goto. And after he beat Goto again a couple of months ago, he won the title again. This man has had just amazing matches. There's no way that Joe Hendry would be ahead of Zack Sabre Jr. He doesn't even wrestle better than Zack Sabre Jr. So what, because you had the TNA title and you wrestled Randall for 2 seconds at WrestleMania? This is already sounding like a popularity contest, and if I wasn't doing this video, I would have turned this camera off a long time ago. Oba Femi at number 14. Hold on, there are still names I'm not seeing. CM Punk at number 15. I love Punk, but I don't think I would put him up this high. If I'm thinking quality of matches and no championships, no way. There's no way. Bandito's had a really great year. ROH World title, tag title, AW tag title. Let's not forget that concussion that he had when he returned, but that's one thing. Coming back from an injury from over a year of having a broken wrist and coming back and having just a top match of the year matches so far. Contenders of match of the year. Konosuke Takeshita at 17. There's no way. Let me tell you something. I have seen in the past, I want to say almost 2 years, every single match Konosuke Takeshita has had, not even 2 years, I think maybe 3 of every single match that he had. A lot of people have not gotten a chance to witness how amazing Konosuke Takeshita is. And when he had that international title, and I'm gonna blame this on Tony Khan because he did not do a good job at promoting Takeshita with that international title, where he was actually defending that title internationally. And he represented for that country like crazy. He represented for that not country promotion like crazy. And AEW never really promoted anything that he was doing, but I watched every single match that he had, and I was just like, yo, if people were actually following him, well, he went from country to country defending this title. He was absolutely amazing, and then he won the Never Openweight Championship as well from New Japan. At 17, so you mean tell me CM Punk is before that, Joe Hendry before that, Jay Uso is before that, Damian Priest, he's cute though, Trick Williams, I'm okay with that, Jacob Fatu, I don't think I would put him in the top 20, no, Nick Nemeth, at 21, LA Knight 22, Mascara Dorada, oh my god, amazing. Braun Breaker at 24, Masha Slamovich at 25. Look, I'm not gonna talk about her today. Ozawa at 26, Naito at 27. Let me tell you. Oh my god. Look, Naito is one of the most respected wrestlers in the business, but he got no business being right here. I'm telling you that. As somebody who's seen all his matches in the last year, he does not belong here. I'm sorry. Them knees been cooked since God know what year. And I love Naito. I really do, but no. Mark Briscoe at 28. I don't think he's ever made it this high, to be honest with you. He's done well too. Oh, he's worked a lot. He's worked a hell of a lot. He got a lot of kids, mouths to feed. So he's worked a hell of a lot. Had a lot of great matches. I don't really have anything to say about that. Elijo de Vikingo at 29. I'm okay with that. MJF at 30, he's fell down quite a bit. But I'll be honest, he has not been as active. Injury, the whole thing with him, with Hurt Syndicate, he hasn't really been where he was before in his career. And I'm okay. I mean, I don't know if I would say 30, but like it's okay. Yoda Tsuji at 31, I'm okay with that. Randall Orton 32, Kyle Fletcher at 33. That he had a hell of a year. This last year and a half has just been absolutely insane. I'm okay, 33, okay. Now I'm not saying top 10 or anything, but he's done really well. Moose at 34, Gabe Kidd 35. He's done well too. Luke Jacobs 36, Mike Santana 37, Jun Saito at 38, El Desperado 39. El Desperado didn't even do that much this year. I'm not gonna lie. But no, he has a title. Marcus Matters at 40, Ricochet 41. I would put would I have put Ricochet higher? I would say maybe, because while he didn't win any titles, he has improved night and day. Like, I feel like him coming over to AEW was the right decision for him. He has been able, I feel like he's been able to just do whatever it is that he wants to do with his career, and you can see how different it is from when he was in WWE last year to him now, and it's just insane, night and day. FB at 42, Ethan Page 43. Ethan Page, I think I would put him higher than that. Tom Latimer, I don't really care for him. At 44, Penta 45. Penta, I would actually not even have in the top 50s. While he's great, one of my favorite luchadors, I don't think he's had any success other than going to WWE. That's literally it. I don't think they've used him in a way that people was expecting. But that's interesting. Drew McIntyre at 46. Siobhan Evans at 47. I'm okay with that. Dirty Dom Mysterio. I think I would put him a little bit higher than this. I would put him a little bit higher. Matt Riddle at 49. Okay. let's see, 50, Vance Warner, 51, Steve Macklin, 52, One Cold Manders, Leon Slater, 53. Well, can somebody tell me what Chris Jericho doing on here at 54? Chris Jericho, oh my God, this man could single-handedly ruined AEW if they really wanted to. He damn near took ROH off the map. I know he had the Ring of Honor title. Damn, I forgot exactly when he lost it. Was it before August or after? Whatever the situation was, this man has, like, he does nothing for the company in terms of having a true impact on screen. Whatever he does off camera, I don't know. But on screen, he doesn't have a positive impact, whether it's as a babyface or a heel. There's nothing. Adam Cole at 55. What Adam Cole did this year? But be injured. No. This one I don't agree with. No. Kenta at 56. Shingo Takagi, 57. Cruel, that's my boy. He had 58. Adam Priest, 59. That's my boy. Kojima at 60. Okay, all right. I think I see that up. Jack Perry at 65. What Jack Perry did this year? Am I tripping? Like, what he did this year? Josh Alexander at 67. I don't know if I agree with that. Hechi Seto at 71. Okay, hold on. Hechi Seto. I don't want to be biased here, but that man is so dreamy. Meaty and dreamy. The matches that I've seen from him in AEW, CMLL, New Japan. Oh my God. Nah, 71 I don't agree. Now I know he hasn't had any titles in the past year. I get that. But that still doesn't matter because Alberto El Patron, he's at 66, had a title. Josh Alexander, also title up as well. Kosei Fujita, also at 70, but he won the Best of the Super Juniors. What's going on here? I don't think I agree. I don't think I agree with it. If we are looking at accomplishments, it's not adding up for some of the people where they're placed at, because you have to keep in mind, like, winning tournaments, winning certain titles and things like that. And I feel like automatically it's default by, okay, you WWE title, then you have to be at least within the top 10 or something like that. And I'm just like, that's not how that works. And even with Hangman winning the title, I don't think he deserved to be, what was it, number 5, I think? I don't think he deserved to be that high, because that literally just happened, and we're talking about a year span. Hey man, I love you, baby, but this is like, no, I don't agree with this at all. Daniel Garcia, what Daniel Garcia did this year? Now he did win the TNT title, but he didn't do it. Jay White, oh my God, Jay White at 86. Jay White didn't do anything this year. He been at home. He didn't really get a chance to do anything. Let me not get into it, because I get emotional talking about Jay White. Let me see. Solo Sikoa at 89. Wasn't he much higher last year? Now, if they really took the time to book this man right, he would have been way higher up on this list for sure. Who all else in here? Carmelo Hayes, 95. Commander at 97. What he been doing? He been at home. Orange Cassidy been at home at 101. A hologram at 106. You know, let me not get into it. He's great, but like the character hasn't grabbed me. It hasn't grabbed me. 111, Oleg Boltin. He is amazing. And he's won a title. I would have put him up higher too. 117, Man Like DeReese. 0121, I like him. He's definitely coming up. Claudio, 225. Shibata, 226. Psycho Mike, that's my boy, at 122. Beast Muertos at 132. Oh, that's what we're doing? Oh. Hobbs at 138. All right, I've seen enough. Shelton Benjamin at 149. Wait, hold on. keep saying I seen enough, but I'm still scrolling. Andrade at 156. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do anything. That's interesting. I don't necessarily. Okay, like I said, I'm not gonna agree with everything or whatever. But overall, I do feel. Well, hold on. Let me just scroll back to at least top 20. So real quick, top 20 at Jacob Fatu, I didn't agree with. Yes, his popularity coming to WWE, I think, has really surprised people in terms of them liking him, and him, unfortunately, what I feel like is unfortunately kind of taking that spotlight away from Solo, and people feeling like they can, I guess, connect more with Jacob over Solo. I think that was the thing that probably set him to be this high. But for somebody who has, I mean, this is not top 20. Trick, I would agree, at least in top 30. I'm not mad at him at 19. Damian Priest, I probably wouldn't put in top 20. Takesha definitely belong in top 10. Bandito, I don't know if I would say top 10, but I'm okay with at least top 15. CM Punk, I don't agree with. Obafemi, top 20 I would leave, but he's at 14. Zack Sabre Jr., this is a crime at number 13. Like, this is a motherfucking crime right here. He definitely, I would have had him within, definitely top 10. I don't know if I would say top 5. That's insane. Joe Hendry before Zack Sabre Jr. is what's killing me. Is what's killing me. Okada at 11, I don't agree with. William, I would have actually, based off the match quality and how he has impacted the company, because remember, the match qualities with him going against all these opponents have been a huge thing for AEW. And, you know, the kids love him. They buying the merch and everything. Like, he has had a huge impact in AEW. I would have put him higher up on here. Who else? Number 9, Mystico. I've enjoyed him this past year. I have. I guess top 10 is okay. Seth Rollins, top 20 would have been fine with me. Swerve, I would have bumped him out top 10. Sorry, baby, I love you, but I would have bumped you out top 10. Jey Uso, you wouldn't even be on my list. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I wouldn't. I don't. This is popularity. This is what I'm talking about with the biasness with popularity. And it honestly, he has not had any bigger impact on pro wrestling than half the people that are literally within the top 20. Like, he would be in the 30s or 40s if it were for me. Like, for real, for real. Goto, I didn't agree with being top 5. I would keep him like top 15. Top 15. Hangman Adam Page, definitely not in my top 5. Gunther, I would leave in top 10 for me. And I would, look, I know I don't care for Cody Rhodes, but I don't feel like just because you have the, the championship in WWE that by default you should be number 1. I honestly would definitely remove him. I mean, oh God, I didn't really like anything from him. But I would still keep him. I think I would keep him within the top 10 for sure. But I would definitely bump Moxley to number 1 because of the impact, match quality, and him just being a prominent figure in AEW. And that's what I would do. I don't necessarily agree with this, but go ahead and check out the list. I'll post the link to this whole list if you want to go ahead and check it out. You guys, thanks so much for watching this video. See you on the next one.